Welcome to Realtor Gary Kelly's podcast on all things real estate.
Hi, this is Gary Kelly. Welcome to the show. We're here in Northborough at Chet's Diner, and we're here with Carl Lund of, look at the logo. Okay. I wanted to take a walk over here and look at this door. It's a nice door. You press it, it opens, then it slams shut. Very simple. Carl, when did you originally install that door?
I guess originally, probably 6 to 8 months ago.
No, but the original door. That's a
The
replacement.
original.
No, that was a replacement.
It was. The original door we put in probably 25, 30 years ago, something like that.
So one of the things I wanted to talk about was how long should things last, okay? That door, they only got 30 years on it. That's pretty good. And there are studies out there of how long homes should last in different components. Here's a life expectancy chart. It gets down to construction glue. You know, one of the things I get a kick out of is closet shelves should last indefinitely. I want my house built out of closet shelves. I want things, but no, it talks about different kinds of things like concrete life expectancy, 50 years. Okay, a medicine cabinet, 25 years. Closet shelves, 100 plus years. How do you know about longevity? And you're at a point where you're literally replacing doors that you installed 30 years ago.
You know, all the manufacturers give you a warranty on the product. Generally, a lot of it's 1 year to 5 years on the product. Most of the quality, if you're buying a brand name, Therma-Tru, Lund, Pella, Anderson, they're all top shelf products, and they're going to far exceed. To put a life expectancy on it, I don't know how they figure that out, because if you have a door on the sunny side of your house, and it's your front door, and you put a storm door in front of it with glass, you're building up tremendous heat during the summer months, and it's just cooking that door.
Yep.
So that life expectancy on that front door might only be 5 to 10 years, and the door's just out of shape or whatever's happened to it. When you don't shelving, you pick shelving. If you have kids and they're going to put 49 suitcases on top of that shelf, the life expectancy is 0. You know, so everything has a life expectancy depending on some of the interior stuff based on the homeowner use of that product. Concrete, I don't ever remember a concrete foundation falling apart after 50 years of wood foundation. Yes, rubble foundation from the early century, stone foundation forever. Yes, those are problems, but no.
One of the things you've said to me is that, just always stay calm. Anything can be fixed.
Correct.
Okay? And that's something where if you're a first-time buyer, you go in and you see a fog window. I mean, at one level you say, it's a fog window. Get the window replaced, no big deal. Other people are like, oh my God, this is horrible. The building's gonna fall down. How do you help characterize that for first-time buyers in particular?
We're going to do a renovation job, and if people want to do a walk through the house and figure out what needs to be repaired and what not to be repaired. Or they're, like with you, when they're going to buy that house and we do that walkthrough, if the bones of the house are good, you shouldn't be upset that you're buying a 30-year-old house that might need a window or two, it might need a new door, might need some basement work, but if the bones of the house...
You said bones a couple of times. What do you mean by that?
I mean the structure itself, good foundation, good grading outside, limited water to your basement, that can be corrected. Doorways are still square, the roof is still has straight lines to it. It shouldn't scare you off to have to do some repairs inside of it.
That's to be expected.
It should be. It should be.
Do houses wear out or ugly out first?
I think from probably ugly out from the lack of attention by homeowners. 5 to 7 years is the expectancy. If you buy a new house today, 5 to 7 years, you're going to have to do some kind of maintenance. You're either going to be painting it, fixing the lawn, maybe the shrubs died, who knows what. But 5 to 7 years, you're going to have some kind of maintenance issue that has to be done. So the older the house, if you haven't done anything in 10 or 15 years, you're not going to get your money back on it unless you fix.
Let's come back to that in another segment. I want to thank Carl for coming out today and having some coffee in his
The Gary Kelly
mug here at Chet Steiner. Thanks, Carl.
You're welcome.